Good morning. My name is Veronica Scheubel. I used to build up and operate and manage Nokia's global employee volunteering. I also wrote the world's only handbook on corporate community involvement. You will receive today a printout of the chapter on employee volunteering that is in that handbook. You will also receive a draft copy of an article that I wrote for a European Union conference. It will be published in December, and it is on the strategic future of employee volunteering. So both of those will be made available to you, and hopefully you will find a lot of useful information in there. All of that because, unfortunately, I cannot be with you in person today, but at least I wanted to share a few of my thoughts with you. In this paper, specifically, I briefly engage with the benefits of employee volunteering, and obviously, society greatly benefits from the contribution of volunteers. Employees tend to find that volunteering greatly enhances their personal motivation. They feel that their personal values and the company values actually match. They find that volunteering is part of their work-life balance. It increases their loyalty towards the company. And so obviously the company benefits as well. Generally, employee volunteering is a very cost-effective type of team building. The company finds that it increases employee retention, and of course there is a reputation benefit towards the outside world because the company can position itself also through employee volunteering as a good corporate citizen. Now, the important thing is the future of employee volunteering. And you can think of different types of volunteering along two axes. Looking from where you are, there is the time axis, and then there is the competency axis. And if you look from your perspective at a perceived bottom left, you will have little time required, little competency required. And these are the typical social days, where employees will just clean a park, paint a school, visit an orphanage and play with the children. And this is the easy volunteering. It's called unskilled volunteering. It's very popular because it's easy to organize and you can get lots of people, lots of hours very quickly that you can then proudly report about in your corporate responsibility report. A little bit more time and more competency required is when you have a volunteering that is, for example, mentoring a child in school. That might require about an afternoon a week. So you see there is more time, and it takes more competency in the sense that you need to have a certain maturity, and you may have to undergo a psychological background check as well. Even more time and even more competency is required for what we call skill-based volunteering, and that is when work-based competencies are indeed repurposed for the benefit of society. There you can think of advertising agencies making their services available pro bono to nonprofit organizations, or lawyers consulting pro bono, or the big consulting companies like Accenture or KPMG taking on nonprofit organizations as clients pro bono. In those cases, it is really the work-based skills that are repurposed, and that is really what the Global Compact has been asking of companies for the past 10 years. They have really said, look, don't do the kind of stuff that everybody can do. Do the kind of stuff that only you can contribute. Because we have so many pressing problems in society, be them societal or be them environmental, that the real solutions of the future can only come through co-creation, through cross-sector collaboration. And in that sense, colleagues of mine are actually speaking about the end of volunteering, and that's an interesting use of language. What does that mean? The idea is that employee volunteering is no longer unskilled and separate from community involvement, but that effectively employees get assigned or seconded to strategic community involvement partnerships. And that is really where the strategic future of employee volunteering is going, and that is what I would like to leave you with. Thank you.